All right, we all know what time it is. It's here. The Black Friday craziness, the holiday season is upon us, and that means we're all gonna go out and spend more money than we probably should on golf products and golf gifts and things like that. And that's the purpose of today's video. I wanna share with you some of my favorite golf gifts, some of the things that I think are the best value, some things that are gonna have some pretty killer deals over the coming weeks. And so if you've been struggling with figuring out what to buy your loved one, or if you're just looking for a killer deal on a little gift for yourself, stay tuned. That's what we're covering in today's video. All right, let's just jump straight into it with what I think is the best overall golf gift, and that is Arccos Caddy. If you've been following the site for a while, you know that I love Arccos. I've played over 300 rounds with it personally, and it is my most gifted product over the course of the last probably 5 or so years. Essentially what they are is they're sensors that you put on every single one of your clubs. It then pairs with the Arccos Golf app, which has pretty much every course in existence mapped. So with that, it will map every single shot you hit over the course of a round of golf. So you can get all the information you're looking for, all the information you need about a specific round of golf, or if you're looking to kind of see how your golf game is a whole and you're trying to figure out where your strengths, where your weaknesses, it's going to tell you all of that in greater detail than any other product on the market. So right now for the holidays, Arccos has a pretty killer deal going. Normally the bundle with the smart sensors and the Link, which is the device you wear that allows you to not have to keep your phone on you. You can keep your phone in your bag, you just play your round of golf and it tracks everything for you. Normally that bundle is $399. They're offering it for the holidays for $299, and better than that, you can use our coupon code below. You're gonna save another 15%, which is gonna drop it down to $254. Yes, that's still a pretty spendy golf gift, but honestly, like I said, this is my most gifted product. I love this. The information you get from it is incredible, and if you're giving it to someone who travels a lot, to be able to go back and see every single round, every single shot you have ever played is, it's pretty cool. So that's my overall recommendation for best golf gift. All right, next up, let's say you wanna give someone some golf balls. What should you give them? There's a ton of balls out there. It can be tough to tell which ones are good, which ones are bad, how much money you should spend, all that stuff. If you're giving golf balls as a gift, give them these. Titleist ProV1s, whether they're a good golfer, whether they're a bad golfer, these are the gold standard of golf balls. There are a lot of other balls on the market that for less money are probably as good, but none of them have the cachet of ProV1s. ProV1s are still the best golf ball in the minds of most people, and in reality, they probably are the best golf ball. So you can usually find a dozen of them for about 50 bucks. So it's not a super expensive golf gift, but for golf balls, that's a lot of money. And that's why there's a lot of golfers out there that would love to have a box of them, but they're probably not gonna spend the money on themselves. So if you're going to buy golf balls for somebody, just get them a box of ProV1s. Whether they're actually the right ball for them or not, they're very much going to appreciate it. All right, so what about apparel? Let's say you want to give someone a nice golf polo. What should you give them? My personal favorite golf polo, I've probably played 75% of my rounds in this polo, is this, the Holderness and Bourne Maxwell. Holderness and Bourne has been making unbelievable golf products for years now, and the Maxwell is the one that I keep coming back to. It's the one that I've found to be the most comfortable. It's the best for hot weather, it's the best for cold weather, it's the best sweat wicking without like giving you sweat stains and things like that. Of all their models, the Maxwell is my personal favorite. I've got like 4 of these in different colored stripes. So I love this shirt, I highly recommend it, and Holderness and Bourne just kind of has a cool vibe to it. It's modern, yet being kind of throwback and classic. And so as a thoughtful golf gift, Holderness and Bourne is an excellent choice. If you're a member of a club or you go to a resort frequently, you might check their pro shop because they have been in an increasingly high number of golf pro shops across the country. So if you want something with a logo from your home course or something like that, maybe go check, see if they've got Holderness and Bourne. Okay, so let's say the person in your life already has got plenty of polos, you want to get them some pants. I recommend the True Linkswear all-day pants. They come in chino or 5-pocket designs, and they are excellent. So when I'm traveling, I want to be able to travel with a pair of pants that I can kind of do anything in. I can go out to dinner, if I need to play golf, if I need to get on an airplane, if I want to go hiking. I want those pants that I can just put on and I know they're multifunctional. And these are it. Up till recently, there was a travel brand called Bluffworks, and their pants have been my go-to for this type of thing for the last 5 years. But they recently updated their chinos, and I don't like the material quite as much, so I've been looking for a suitable replacement, and by far the True Linkswear pants like blow anything else I have tried away. They're comfortable, they fit well, I like the neutral colorways that they come in, and I definitely recommend it. So I know these are on sale. Normally they're 125 bucks. I'm pretty sure they're $100 at least during Black Friday, if not all the way through the holidays. But honestly, at either price point, these are a great deal and worth giving as a gift. All right, next up, let's talk launch monitors. I'm gonna give you 3 golf launch monitors that will make great gifts that are each at kind of 3 different price points. So my favorite golf launch monitor, the one that I personally use the most, is this. It's the FlightScope Mevo Plus. It's not super cheap. It retails for $19.99, but right now through the holidays, they're doing a sale where it is $16.99, and that's the cheapest price I have ever seen on this. So $16.99, that's a lot of money. So this is probably, if you're a wife, if you're looking for a gift for your husband, you know he wants to, have a practice studio in the garage, he's thinking about maybe putting in a simulator setup, then this is an excellent gift for that, or it's a great gift for yourself if you are looking to improve your game. But for the price, you get a ton of features. The accuracy is great. Everything about this is awesome. It's super portable, and it's my go-to device. I've got more expensive launch monitors that are here in my office, but this is the one that I go to the most for my personal practice. So like I said, $16.99, you're not gonna find a better price on that. You're not gonna find it cheaper anytime in the near future. So this is a great time to pick it up if it's something you are considering. All right, best launch monitor for most people. This is, a launch monitor, it doesn't matter what it is. It's gonna be an expensive gift, but if you're looking to get someone a nice gift, then this might be in the realm of affordability for you, and that is the Garmin R10. The Garmin R10 retails for $599, and as far as I know, they're not doing any Black Friday sales, so you're gonna expect to pay $599. But considering it has been sold out most of this year and is finally back in stock, as far as bang for the buck goes, nothing compares with this. This is by far the best launch monitor under $1,000. It has most of the features the Mevo Plus has. Accuracy is very good for the price. It's not perfect. You can't expect any of these to be perfect. They're not TrackMans. You're not spending $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. But for $599, it's accurate enough to help with your practice, and the app is relatively feature heavy. So there's a lot of different ways you can leverage this to have fun on the course. So if someone you know has been thinking about a launch monitor, you don't want to break the bank, but you want to get them something that's very highly regarded, check out the R10. And finally, the last launch monitor, this is if you are on more of a budget, you're looking at the lower end, you've got someone who they want to dip their toes into the launch monitor market, but they don't want to spend a ton of money because they're not sure if they're going to use it. I would recommend the FlightScope Mevo. This is the smaller sibling to the Mevo Plus, but it is considerably less money. It retails for $499, but throughout the holidays, FlightScope is doing a sale where you can get this for $349. So this is what I believe is the most accurate launch monitor under $500. The thing that's kind of too bad about it is it doesn't have certain features like lateral data. So whereas the other two I mentioned, you'll be able to see if you're slicing it or hooking. This just focuses on distance, height, ball speed, things like that. But if you were looking for a launch monitor that's well under $500, that's still going to give you accurate, reliable data, I would definitely consider checking out the FlightScope Mevo. All right, best golf bag. So there are a ton of really good golf bags out on the market, but there's one I've used more than any other in 2022. And honestly, it has lasted great. Its build quality is great, and I think it looks fantastic. And that is this. It is the Vessel Player 3. So this is what I would call a luxury golf bag. It's not super cheap. It's just shy of $400, but it is made of a very high quality vinyl that basically makes it feel like it's waterproof, even if it isn't, but it's going to stand up to the elements much better than a typical canvas bag would. It feels great. The strap system is great. The pockets are huge. I love everything about it. If there's a knock on it, it's a little bit heavy, but being a nicer bag, if you were to give this as a gift to someone, they would be like, wow, that's a really nice golf bag. You're not just getting them, kind of your traditional tailor-made bag with tailor-made emblazoned over the side of it. This is a very, very high quality bag, very nice, and it is one that I absolutely love. All right, next we're gonna talk about best golf bag for the new golfer, and that is the Sunday El Camino bag. So this is not a full-size bag. It is a Sunday bag, can hold 9 clubs. So for most people that are just starting out or kids, you don't necessarily need a full set of 14 clubs. Or if you're someone that just wants to be able to casually go out, take a few clubs with you, walk a fun 9, have a beer, this is an excellent bag for you. It's got all the features of the full-size bags. It looks great. The build quality is very good, and you're not spending nearly as much money as if you're getting like a Vessel or a Stitch or one of those really high-end bags. And so I've been impressed with the stuff Sunday's been putting out. The Loma bag, which is their smaller Sunday bag, I honestly just kind of think looks a little bit funny. It's great for what it is, but if you're gonna get a Sunday bag, and this is for a kid, for if your wife or your significant other is getting into golf and you want to get them something, I think this is a great starting point. All right, best golf accessory. This is probably one of my favorite gifts on this whole list, and that is a Seamus head cover. So Seamus has been making head covers for, I don't know, like a decade now, and they've expanded beyond just head covers. They make some super cool accessories. They've done a bunch of super cool products for the US Open and a lot of big golf events, but their head covers are still their bread and butter. I actually have 2 of them here. I won this one at an event, one of the only tournaments I've ever won, which is saying something if you've seen my golf swing. But anybody that gets a Seamus head cover, like, it's got a cool personalization aspect to it. You can pick all sorts of tartans and all sorts of looks and all sorts of different colors. If you see someone with Seamus, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, they know what's up. Like, you just kind of respect it. Like, there's something about Seamus that's just kind of universally respected as high quality, cool, and it can be a very thoughtful gift. All right, so all that said, we've talked about golf bags, we've talked about golf head covers, but what about golf clubs? If you want to give someone a set of golf clubs, what should you give them? And the answer is, give them a set of Sticks. If you've never heard of Sticks golf clubs, they are a direct-to-consumer brand, and their whole goal was to create high-quality golf clubs that are way less money than the incumbents, the TaylorMades, the Titleist, the Pings, all of those. And after using these for 6, 7, maybe even 8 rounds now, I've got to say they have actually succeeded. The goal with these was to basically say, for the person that is starting to play golf, they're starting to get better, what's their first real set of golf clubs? What's going to be a step up from that Costco set? And Sticks is the answer, and they are unbelievably affordable. So normally a full set, all 14 golf clubs, driver all the way down to putter, is $999. Right now during the holidays, they're on sale for $799. A full set of 14 golf clubs for $799 that doesn't suck? That's remarkable to me. And honestly, I wouldn't have believed you had I not just spent a ton of time using them myself. And to put this in perspective, I recently took a golf trip to Atlanta where I was playing 4 world-class courses over the course of 4 days. And rather than taking my normal clubs that I've had for 5 years, I brought my set of Sticks. I was enjoying them so much, and I thought they were so good that I took that new set of clubs to go play these courses rather than the ones that I was comfortable with and actually knew, kind of what to expect from. So I think that says a lot about my thoughts on these, and they are absolutely high quality clubs at a great price. And I think they're the best option if you are gifting someone golf clubs and you don't necessarily know a whole lot about what to buy. All right, we're getting to the end of this, and one of the most common golf gifts out there is the rangefinder. And I've got 2 rangefinders for you today at 2 different price points. So what is the best kind of budget rangefinder? You want to get someone a really good product that's not necessarily going to break the bank. I recommend the Precision Pro NX10. This is one of my most highly reviewed products of 2022, and I think it is fantastic. It's got a cool personalization feature where you can customize the colors and logos on this little sleeve that comes off, which makes it kind of unique. So normally this retails for $279. During Black Friday, they've got it down to $249. And as of right now, you can still use our coupon code, which I've listed below, which knocks another $20 off, which means you can get this for $229, making this by far the cheapest I've ever seen this particular device, and it is fantastic. So if you're looking for a high quality rangefinder that's not going to break the bank, that's going to be reliable, I definitely recommend the Precision Pro NX10. My second recommendation, and this is for the person that's like, I want to buy a gift, but I want the best of the best. I don't care how much I spend, I just want the best rangefinder. I want to give it to someone, it's going to last them for years, and this is the only rangefinder they're going to need to buy for the next decade. And for that, I would go with the Bushnell Pro X3. There's a reason that nearly every pro uses a Bushnell. It's because they're that good. The build quality is phenomenal, the accuracy is unparalleled, the optics are great, and the Pro X3 is their newest model, and it is the best golf rangefinder I have ever reviewed. This is the one I'm personally using the most right now, but it's not cheap. It's $599, and that's a lot of money. That being said, if you want close to the best of the best while saving a little bit of money, this right here is the Pro XE. This is the one that the Pro X3 replaced. Bushnell is still selling it. It's still almost every bit as good as this, and it's currently on sale for Black Friday. You can now get this for $499. So the Pro XE is $100 cheaper than the newer Pro X3, but honestly, the Pro XE, it's nearly as good in just about every way. So when this came out, it was revolutionizing. It was way better than anything else on the market. When this came out just a few months ago, it was better, but not nearly by the leaps and bounds that this was. So I still highly recommend the Pro XE. I've played more rounds over the last 4 years with this rangefinder than anything else, and it's excellent. Build quality is great. It is still just as good as the day I got it. So if you still want that kind of Bushnell name, the best of the best, but you want to save a little bit of money, this is definitely worth checking out. All right, and finally, our last category, best GPS watch to give as a gift. Again, I'm gonna share two of these depending on what your budget is. And the first, the best overall, is this, the Garmin Approach S62. This is by far the best golf watch I've used. It's super functional. There's a ton of features. It's the watch I've used that actually would make a good all-day watch. So if you're just looking for a fitness watch or a functional smartwatch, this is going to be better than any of the other Garmin models I have tested. It comes in normally at $499. This week I've been seeing it on sale for $435 on Amazon, which is a pretty great deal. So keep an eye out for that. But at either price, this is an excellent watch. It's going to make anybody happy that uses it. And it also pairs with the Garmin CT10 sensors. So I mentioned the Arccos sensors before. Garmin also has their own competitor to that called the CT10. They work great, but you have to have a Garmin watch in order to do it. And this is the best of the best. This is the one I recommend. It's great. But let's say you don't want to spend $500 on a golf watch, then I would recommend this. This is the Bushnell Pro Elite, and it comes in at $199. This is Bushnell's newest GPS watch. It's the first one I believe that they have made that is full color. It's a pretty basic watch. It doesn't have a ton of the extra features like the Garmin, but you can get full color maps. You can get a pin view where you can literally pick any point on the green and it'll give you a distance to that. You can track your drive distance. You can do a whole bunch of things with this for $199. So if you're just looking to give someone a watch that is going to be very reliable, that they're probably just going to use on the golf course, and you know they're going to value a GPS watch more than a rangefinder, then for the price, this is definitely the one I recommend. So there you go. Based on all the products I've reviewed in 2022, these are some of my favorites, and these are some of the ones that I think make the best gifts. So whether you're getting something really nice for your significant other, you're getting something a little bit smaller for a friend, or you're just looking to buy yourself something nice, these are my favorite gifts of the season. My name's Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here, Breaking 80, where we do cool golf tech product reviews. So if you got some value out of this and you want to see more reviews in the future, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you did get value out of this particular video, give it the thumbs up. It really helps us with the algorithm and it helps allow me to do more videos like this for you. I hope you have an excellent day. I hope you have an excellent holiday season, and we'll see you on the next video.